Beautiful day in Hawaii at the little town of Haleiwa on the north shore of Oahu, out in the water. Heat 5. Ricardo, Christie, Nomme, Mignot, Kaimana, Henry, local boy, and Finn McGill, local boy. So all kinds of action heating up out here right now.
Able to put together an okay campaign here this season, on the qualifying series, but I think that he would want to be much better. He wants to get back onto that championship tour. And then Finn McGill, who has had an amazing start to this winter season, finishing in the finals, getting 4th place, a youngster, especially for these 10,000s because they're so important.
Well, Mignot on the backhand, big backhand gaff right there. Buckets out the back, another little slice in the bowl, looking for something else as that thing peters out into the toilet bowl.
Name? It is not petering out.
I'm sorry, Pete.
This is his first really full-time effort on the qualifying series, and he has been putting in some heat wins. We've been watching him, and his style, his approach has worked for him, and he's got a solid air game. So he's been winning some heats.
Richard Christie, live action out the back. 2 big hits, a 3rd on the inside, finishing strong. Richard Christie.
That's that quality over quantity, right? He's got all that experience on that championship tour. Had a good run. I mean, he had some heats on the championship tour that he lost with big scores.
Kaimana Henry, the local boy, in the yellow singlet, comes flying across the face. Big power gouge in the bowl. Sweeps it back to the power pocket on the inside. Bang! Up into the lip again. Another little foam climb right there. I've seen this guy ride 1-foot waves and go faster than anybody. It's amazing that big fella can get going so fast.
He's been getting his chances. He's getting this late start, late bloomer. He's been competing, but he stopped there for a little while and now puts it together, and he's so strong, so fast for a guy his size. He's got these great twitch muscles where he's powerful and yet quick, and that's the type of surfing we love watching. Ricardo Christie, a little late on that hit, but he comes around with some speed. That's a nice quality turn, and then backs it up with a finish move. Knows how those combination of major moves play into the judges' hands. They love giving scores for that. So again, nice start for him.
And we're live back with Ricardo Christie going through the roof here at Haleiwa Beach Park, slamming away up into the lip relentlessly. A little finger claim on the inside corner right there. He loves it. Already has an 8.5 on the board, Pete. Action has heated up
on this wave. So that, again, this one out in the face, big snap. They're using the rail, drifting the fins. That first turn was sick. Again, comes around the corner, then gets the lip, was able to tag it, and then the finish move. Again, carries his speed, glides up and over. Right there at the toilet bowl, pulls it down. I mean, that looked better than the 8.5.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have a solid one. He's going to be way out front.
I'm thoroughly impressed with that ride right there. Just really looks like he was attacking the lip and really finished off on the inside right there. So I think that's definitely going to better his scoreline.
Then we had Nomme Mignot also during the break on the backhand. Cleaner face. Like how he got connected with the lip there and then drifted the fins. Bit of flow lost right there. Had to wait to get to that final section, but he attacked it and completed it. Here's Finn McGill. Again, this kid, youngster, first Triple Crown. Nice 2-turn combo for him.
Here we go. Mignot on that backhand. Couple of sweeps already. Back up into it. Boom. Nice clean turn on the inside. This wave giving him more. Looking for a closeout turn to finish this thing off. Bam! Straight up into the lip for the finish and out the back. Ricardo Christie on a heater again. Nice, clean sweep on the open face. Almost digs rail, pulls out of it. Will he find it again? He does. For the toilet bowl hack. Let's see what he does. Nice, big frontside air. Comes unstuck.
Second or third wave, sorry. Nice size set wave there. This one had a bit more chop on the face in one of the first waves. So the rip still in the face. You see a little rail grab gouge, and that's what that kid's known for. He's spontaneous. He shows us different angles, a little different approach. And then Nomme, actually, this was the wave before Finn's. Little smaller wave, but good surfing. That backside carve there. He snaps it a little harder. Again, you see him weave back towards the whitewater there to kind of hold himself in that pocket position, because that's where you're going to find that steep wall once again. Completes that last move. Little smaller wave, but again, the surfing was good. And then here's Ricardo. Beautiful clean wall. That's that third wave of the set. You see how that velvet is smoother. Then he's arcs, laid everything into that turn, but you said how he dug. He did. He dug a little bit, somehow was able to pull the board back into the direction that he needed to go, kept his speed down the line, but watch this carve. Judges love when you hold your rail through an entire turn like that. It's hard to do, and somehow he's able to, even after the stuff of the rail, which just slows you down so quickly. He was able to get it back out and keep the speed going, throw it in the air.
And now you got the Pupos coming around the corner as well. Having babies, younger brother looking good. That was Mignot trying to make something out of that. Not what he wanted. I don't think that'll go into his top two.
And then rips out right between here and Avalanche.
Well, off the topic of bathymetry and into the heat on the backhand, slamming away, a little late to the party, goes down Mignot from France.
And, you know, have to wait for 4 waves to come in. He stays on the inside here. Kid picks up a clean little wall, though, you know, again, for that first wave, to be able to pick that wave up.
Back, Kaimana Henry has priority, will use it, drops in, comes around the corner. First wave a little bumpy, but he looks like he's handling it. A little setup snap back into the bowl. Let's see what he's got on the open face. Big sweeping cut back into the power pocket. Comes around for something on the inside. Bangs away on the toilet bowl right there. They call that the toilet bowl because it's just moving around in circles and the water is just gargling over that shallow reef on the inside right there.
Nice size set wave here. Good drop. But, I mean, you got to compare it to a lot of the waves we've seen already in this heat. That carve, solid. This one, again, nice sweep all the way back to the foam. You know what, though? Maybe. Like, nice finish, too. He tacks that final section at the toilet bowl. We'll see as we got live action.
Finn McGill grabbing the rail, throwing it back into the pocket. Lip climb, trying to finish off strong on the inside. He's looking for a 5.81.
Wow.
We've got 42 seconds left. Kaimana Henry on the search.
And, you know, he's going to take this inside wave. What he's doing, though, is he's allowing Finn McGill to hold on outside. He's not really battling with him, so he's not, you know, going after him or defense, playing any defense. He's just straight offense, trying to get points on the board.
That's 6.03, so Kaimana Henry will not get the required score. Finn McGill waiting for scores. Another score to drop for Mignot. Christie out front with a solid lead, and we'll be right back with more action right here at the Hawaiian Pro